I'm Lokin. Mostly I'll just sharing some kind of my game development journey here. What I'm talking about is my game is called Hospital 66 and I'm going to tell you how the virtual hit was made in 3 months. So basically this is me. I'm the founder of Lokin Studios, game developer, YouTuber, influencer, something like that. Actually, I haven't studied any game related course. What I'm studying is some kind of mechanical engineering, computer engineering, all kind of stuff. Studying, researching AI stuff, nothing related with game development. Yeah, this is my first game titled Hospital 66. Basically a multiplayer horror game released on Steam using Unreal Engine 5 to make it. So I made this game alone using around 4 months. And actually a lot of VTubers, a lot of YouTuber influencers, if they play horror game, they already played my game. And almost around 100 million game view, something like that. I can't really count all the views from YouTube or Bilibili TikTok. So quite a lot, right? You can see kind of realistic because I'm using Unreal Engine 5, so the graphics are quite realistic. And how to play this game? Basically, you are a person like that traveling in the NS hospital. Basically, you are keep looping in somewhere, some room and corridor. And if you want to get out of that room, get out of this horror story, you have to find the anomaly, find something unusual in the corridor. If you find something unusual, turn around. But you haven't find anything unusual, you just feel the corridor or the room is completely normal, you just go for it. After a few times, you get to some boss and clear the game, get out of that horror hospital. So it's quite simple, right? And let me explain a little bit more about the anomalies. So in some kind of other games, actually this is quite new genre in horror game field. Yeah, it's kind of an action game, but you have to spot any difference, find any anomalies, find any ghosts or something. Most similar game are just spot the difference. So they may just like for this one, maybe door is open or the poster become bigger, the lights off, they will say that's an anomaly, so you have to go back. It sounds very boring, is it? You are just keep finding things, looking for things, observing something. But if you are in some kind of environment, I mean no other character, no one beside you, you're just keeping walking in a empty space like that, you feel more stressful and you have to concentrate, focus on every details of the object. Because if sometimes the object have a little difference and you miss that, you have to run again from the start. So let me try to show some anomalies here. So some of them may be quite simple. Maybe some text, some hidden message that show on the door is one of the anomaly. So sometimes maybe some alarms suddenly happen, then the player will get scared. Yeah, it's time to start sharing my journey. Yeah, I just graduated in 2023 from my MPhil degree in electronic and computer engineering. Before I make games, actually I'm a part-time AI engineer in financial company, help rich people to use AI to make their money more. And also a hardcore gamer, play every competitive game, and I think it's quite boring. I mean, even it's paid very well, but do you want to spend rest of your life to make rich people richer? I'm asked myself that time. So are you going to do the same job in 20 years? Is your goal in life only purchase high salary? Do you have the ability or saving to give your dream a shot? So that's it I want to say. And nothing is possible. I'm already trusting that. That's why I'm start to learn make games. It's so simple nowadays. You just download a game engine. For me, I'm just download Unreal Engine here and find a very easy, simple game that looks fun, that plays fun, and make it from scratch to learn. And I want to make some kind of function. You just Google that function in YouTube or just that simple. Oh, and also another important point is for someone who make game alone or first time, you must try to put a game on Steam, put the whole complete finished game. Because I think a lot of hobbyists or new game developer will just keep focusing on improving some minor parts, some details, and waste all the time, and then finds out actually the genre, the whole game type idea is not that good at all. So don't waste your time to make it perfect. Nothing is perfect. That's why I make my first game is similar to this game. This one is also a famous game, and I want to copy the same game ideas. So it's called Only Up. Basically, you just control your character to keep climbing up, up, up. Yeah, the goal is on at the top. And if you force one, you have to climb it again.
What the fuck was
So this is quite fun because when you see some streamers, some people play it like after an half hour, they just keep falling. Yeah, this quite tricky. This also a trap that will make you must fall to the starting point. Yeah, because if some other part you may able to land on other parts, but yeah, they just make this trap so horrifying. That's why I make a similar game, but the player is controlling a ball. Why I'm recall the physics? Because Unreal Engine provide a good physics system, so I just use it like that. So this is the first trailer of my first game. It's the same concept, but you have to play against the physics. Yeah, you have to always against the physics. I mean, if you are landing on a slope, you have to keep pressing the button to against the physics, against the gravity. And so many traps like that. But after I make all the trailer, I try to ask a lot of influencers to play my game. There's a huge problem. Basically, for most of game, there's a problem. No one knows what are you making. What is that? Even it looks okay. So at that time, I only got around 100 wish lists, and even nowadays, only got 500 wish lists. And also for most people, I don't think you would suddenly got $1 million Hong Kong dollar or something, or even $500,000 to promote your game, because most likely usually you have to use at least that kind of money to promote a game. So I asked the YouTuber player, and basically low big YouTuber player, and I'm so sad about it. I find this a main problem if you really want to make your game success. So it's attraction. What is the thing really attract people? So actually I conclude some kind of different type of attraction here. A cute pixel art. For that one, you have to hire some, I mean, maybe you are a great artist that can make great pixel art, make everything cute, everything good looking. Or some realistic scene, some meme. Yeah, there's a game called Your Wife in Steam. So when you open your game, your friend can see you are paying your wife. Yeah, that's it. There's a lot of such meme games, but by using that kind of meme, they can earn a lot more exposure than other similar games. So that's a very good way to do it, or some DI or something similar. And some retro style, some really, I mean, if you really got very high quality gameplay or everything like 2A standard, AAA standard, then you should have the budget to promote. But if you don't have the budget to promote, you should do other stuff like that. That's quite important. So that's why I'm find the game Exit Egg is quite realistic because you use Unreal Engine. You have high potential, but at the moment I think it's not long enough and it's not excited, not scary enough. That's why I make my own version. That's the game Hospital 66. And basically, yeah, I just explained the game. But although I got attraction, got the game genre that is quite famous at that time, but that's also a problem. Like everyone are making the same game ideas. So besides you have a great exit game ideas and attraction, you have to invent or create some unique mechanism or unique things like the pixel or something else. For example, I researched a lot and around hundreds more than similar game. They are all working a different fighting anomalies game. But basically, my game got the highest players on Steam. For the others, they don't got many because that's the thing you have to focus. Like even you get the attraction, you use the same game mechanism. You need to have something to make your game stand out. So for my game, basically one of the thing is using a streamer effect. So if one streamer is playing the game, then other streamer may take a look of the game or other audience. Because a lot of audience will suggest the game they think is fun to many streamer. So if one streamer play the game and other streamer think it's fun, it's very good for streaming, then every streamer will play it. Maybe for my things is every streamer who play a horror game. Some high quality environment this can be done by I mean if you have a good lighting skills in Unity or just use the Lumen system in Unreal, they can make a high quality environment. And for my game, other main thing is multiplayer and more stage, more focus on players interaction. So basically some kind of party game element in my game that other similar game cannot provide. So you can push your teammate to the death, to a goals, or some whatever, how do you frame your teammate. I had a lot of interaction in this, so that the reason make my game famous than others. Also, for my game, it's just, okay, find an anomaly and get scared or get laughed by the anomalies. Guessing again, find the boss, got a huge, a different scene, and get into a different environment. Basically, I think that's quite basic or, I don't know, common sense. You have to know, you have to make your games have some kind of game loop, make you not boring. And make the people who watch not boring. So how do I promote my game? Actually, nothing, not many things can do it. Send some emails and Steam key, just like that. But God, 10,000 views, not that good. But the thing is, how do they take off? Basically, you can also put your games on different platforms like itch.io. You can suggest it. If you always watch some streamer, you can also try to suggest them to pay it, something like that. It's quite lucky. Some of the Japanese YouTubers will play my game and okay, other people see so those Japanese YouTubers play and everyone just play it. Just like that. Okay, and also I did some YouTube video but don't have a very good result. And also the wish list, actually I don't got a lot of wish list. Even when my games launch only got 5,000. Most people will just see people paying it, just buy it. Which is you got maybe 3 or 4,000 at least. Then if your game is really attractive, then it doesn't matter. Even you got not many wish lists. And yeah, this also some kind of sample like those YouTuber got 20 something million subscribers also played my game. 10 million, 20 million, blah blah blah. And I'm working on my next game, School 666. It's bigger, better, more cutscene, all kind of the newest Unreal Engine mechanism or system. I just plug it in, something like that. Animation system, yeah, that's it. So I said I also make some kind of game making videos for fun and also have some stream, some marketing stuff. If you're interested in those marketing or fun game dev lot, you can just scan it if you're interested. Thank you.